Hey guys, this is Cooking Cows here, and as you can see, we are playing Portal 2, as it says right up there. And I am very late to play this game, speaking that every single YouTuber in the entire world has played it, but I haven't. I've beaten it already, which kind of ruins the fun. But I'm gonna act like I've never played it before, just because I'm stupid and I totally forget most of the chambers because this game is huge. And let's get started with a new game. Couresty call. Of course I remember this part. Now turn up my volume a little. So here's the loading screen, boring part with GLaDOS or GLaDOS or yeah, all scratched up, pieces everywhere. Of course, this is only going to be part 1. You see, I'm making the 1 with my mouse. There, done. And then part 2 is going to be next, of course. 3, that will probably going to be an easy one. Well, I'm going to start it off really good, so I'm going to be quiet for the cutscenes and the dialogue, of course. And for the tests, of course, I'm going to talk and discuss and figure it out. But it is indeed quite easy to do, so it's almost done loading here. Down here in the corner, 1 dot left. Whoa! Here we go.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise.
Alright, let's go.
You'll hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling.
Yep, I can do that. Yep.
Good. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor.
There will be a...
This completes the gymnastic portion of your mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. There is a framed painting on the wall. Please go stand in front of it.
Okay, while I'm walking over here, by the way, every once in a while we will have a short lag spike because of this recorder, so just be careful.
This is art. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art.
But Portal 2 is surely one of my favorite games. It's so fun.
You should now feel mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music. Good. Now please return to your bed.
You got it. Worst sound quality ever.
You have been in suspension for 99999.
Dang.
Hello? Anyone in there?
Who was in here while I was gone?
Any test subject.
Whoa.
You can open the door at any time. Exercised his or her right. Hello? They're back. Ah! Oh God, you look good. Looking good, actually. Are you okay? Are you? Well, don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it slow. Please prepare for emergency
You see, like now.
Evacuation. Stay calm. Prepare. That's all I'm saying. Prepare. It's all fine. All right. Don't move. I'm gonna get us out of here.
What's up there?
You might want to hang on to something. Word of advice. Up to you.
The fridge. Fridges are cool. You see, lag spike.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage.
Oh, and I also just
Do you
noticed.
understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me. Just say yes.
Alright, before I say yes, I just noticed it turned from daytime to nighttime on this painting right here. You see the moon, or it's just the crap on the painting. Yes.
Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped.
Yes.
But never mind. Say apple. Apple.
Jump.
Okay, you know what? That's close enough.
Thank you.
Just hold tight.
Refrigerator, let's do this.
Reactor core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare reactor core meltdown.
Okay, look, I wasn't going to mention this to you, but I'm
What?
in pretty hot water here.
Closet.
Down there. You still holding on? The reserve power ran out, so of course the whole relaxation centre stops waking up the bloody test subjects. Hold on, this is a bit tricky.
How about we just look out there?
Of course, nobody tells me anything. No, why should you tell me anything? Why should I be kept informed? You know, about the life functions of the 10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of. Why? It's close. Can you see? Am I going to make it through? Have I got enough space? Just got to get through here. I just got to concentrate. And whose fault do you think it's going to be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000...
I can't see him in the box.
Alright, no, I hit that one.
Whoa.
Okay, listen, we should get our story straight, alright? If anyone asks, and no one's going to ask, don't worry, but if anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive.
Yeah, okay.
Alright? Not dead. Okay, almost there.
Docking
On the other
station.
side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're going to need to get out of here. I think this is a docking station.
500 feet below. You are a moron. Alright, I'm gonna just step back here.
That is not a docking station. So there's one mystery solved. I'm going to attempt a manual override on this wall.
Are you sure about that?
Technical. Hold on.
Whoa! I didn't even move. All I did was click the space bar.
You're looking for a gun that makes holes.
Alright, you can hear me. I'm not even touching the keyboard.
Figure out.
You just have to take my word.
Hold on this time.
Space bar! You see, it burst me towards. So let's just do these first few tests.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse. Portal will open, and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Cool. So let's do the first two tests very quickly, and this will just be the beginning.
Cube and button-based testing remains an important tool for science, even in a dire emergency. If cube and button-based testing caused this emergency, don't worry. The odds of this happening twice are very slim.
Alright, onwards. I don't know why it just said that didn't say the dialogue, but it said right there in the text, so if you want to go see what it said, just rewind. There's some glitches with this game and when it comes to the game and my recorder. So let's go on to the next test, solve that one quick, and the next few, and then I will end the episode here.
If you feel liquid running down your neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples.
Let me feel.
You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the material emancipation grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
Believe it or not, in the game, in the files for Portal 2, in the voice files, you can find the originally they were thinking of making the game with GLaDOS instead of being the announcer, with recorded messages instead of just being an announcer. And there's a video. I think if I find it, I'll put it in the description. If I won't, I'll put a note in the description saying that I couldn't find it. But it's a recording of GLaDOS's old voice from the first game, talking about lie on your back and relax. Because the voice of GLaDOS in this game sounds different. Time might be up soon. 15 minutes is the limit for this thing. So right after this test, we're gonna get out of here, and I'll go on to the next episode straight afterwards because I'm really excited for the series.
Good. Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
Alright, so there's that. Thanks for watching the first episode of Portal 2, and I hope you keep watching. And this is going to be an amazing series, because last time I tried this, I didn't check the video because I was super excited for it, and it turns out when I went into full screen it didn't work. So here we go, end of the video. This has been Cooking Cows / MC Cows / the Bat King 2000 / and I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching Portal 2.